What are question tags? How do we make them and how do we use them in English? Hi everyone, I'm Dan, and in this video lesson we're going to learn about question tags. Question tags are another way of asking questions in English. They're a lot more informal, so we tend to use them more when we're speaking. They're also really common when we're checking information. Let's look at an example. You are from Brazil, aren't you? This is what we call a question tag. So what would the full question be? Are you from Brazil? So that's a very simple, straightforward question for when we don't know the answer. But we can use a question tag when we think we know the answer, but we want to check just to make sure. However, the way you say it can show how sure you really are. So listen to me and decide which example sounds more sure. You're from Brazil, aren't you? You're from Brazil, aren't you? The first time my intonation went up, and this suggests that I'm not too sure about the answer. Maybe I'm only 50% sure, so I want to check to see if I'm right. But in the second example, my intonation went down at the end. And this suggests that I'm quite sure, I'm very sure about the answer, maybe about 90% sure. But I just want to check. I just want to confirm what I believe is true. So how do we use question tags? How do we make them? Let's have a look at some examples together. You're from Brazil, aren't you? You haven't been to the UK yet, have you? You can speak English, can't you? You study English online, don't you? So what's the first thing you notice? Firstly, the question tag is made by using an auxiliary verb, a helping verb, like be, have, do, or a modal verb like can. The same auxiliary verb in the main sentence is repeated in the question tag. But if the auxiliary verb is positive in the main sentence, then it's negative in the question tag. And if the auxiliary verb is negative in the main sentence, then it has to be positive in the question tag. So that's really easy to remember, isn't it? One other thing to remember, if there's no auxiliary verb in the main sentence, then we need to use the auxiliary verb do. So for every verb that isn't be, have, or do, or a modal verb, we use the auxiliary verb do. For example, you play football, don't you? So again, that should be quite easy to remember. Look out for question tags every time you're reading English and listening to English. As I said before, they are very common. We use them all the time, particularly when we're speaking. Now let's practice them together. Here are some simple statements. I want you to think of the question tag before time's up. If you need more time to think of the correct question tag, then just pause the video. That's it. That's all you need to know about question tags. If you're still not sure, you can always go back, watch the video again, or ask a question here in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and go to anglopod.com to improve your English online. Good luck, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video lesson.